The lead character of this movie's name is Jism. Hi, I'm Kate.
I'm Elena.
And we saw The Magnificent Seven.
The Hateful Eight.
The prequel to Sinister Six. Starring Adam Sandler.
The Magnificent Seven is a remake of the 1960 film The Magnificent Seven.
Which is a remake of a film from a year I don't know called Seven Samurai.
I saw both. I saw both Seven Samurai and...
You saw both seven. You saw all seven of those samurai.
I saw both Seven Samurai and Magnificent Seven, like last year, literally. So I was like, oh, they remade it. So I didn't want to see it because I hated both.
And I've seen all the movies Chris Pratt's made. So.
That counts.
Yeah. I'm not really a person for westerns.
No.
Start off with that.
Mm-hmm.
But unless Tarantino's making them, then I like them.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of the neo-western.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Like,
so Tarantino,
Breaks So Bad.
No Country for Old Men is a neo-western.
So like
Fuck
modern
everybody else.
western things.
Yeah.
Like those, but like Stagecoach,
Yeah.
which I saw, I did not like.
The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, I didn't like it either.
Yeah. So
call me uncultured, I just don't like them.
With that going in, I love this movie.
Yeah, I really, really liked it. Like, I thought it was fantastic. For me, it started off a little bit slow, so it got a little boring at some parts, but towards the climax, I was like all in. I was like, wow, this is the fucking best movie I've seen, like, all summer.
Yeah.
All summer.
There's arguably like 9 protagonists. There's the 7 themselves, and then there's the 2 like people from the town they're saving. And I'd say they all, like, I had a good idea who all of them were.
Yeah, I wasn't confused on any of them. They were all very individualized, but it was, you know, it was a really good time. I thought that the fight choreography at the end was like magnificent.
There's this one bit where my personal favorite character, Vincent D'Onofrio, he like runs and tackles a man on a horse, like jumps. It was wild. It was so good.
Yeah, everybody looked like they were having a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I need to get this out there. Chris Pratt, he's a very pretty man. I really like him and his acting. He kind of looked like a wax statue in this whole movie. I don't know why I felt that way, but like whenever I saw him, I was like, you're not real. You look kind of CGI right now. I don't know why. I just wanted to
He had the whole like Eastwood squint the whole time. Like,
yeah.
And I'm a huge Chris Pratt fan. I love him. And I'd probably say his performance was the weakest.
Yeah, he didn't really do much.
Oh, he was given all the trailer lines, you know?
Yeah.
Like, what are we, some kind of Magnificent Seven? Like, he got, like, I always wanted to blow something up. Like, that was him. That was his purpose. And when he wasn't doing those, like, one-liners, or when he had to do something that was a bit more nuanced, I feel like he just kind of set it all in one tone. I feel like it was very one-note, his performance.
Yeah, and like from the trailers you would think that he's like the main character, but like the main character was actually Denzel Washington.
Yeah, and I thought he was great.
He was really good.
Yeah, his character had a lot of depth to it, and though I feel like none of them were given like a huge, like, a lot of time to develop, but they all were, and his especially was great.
Yeah, like even at the end they had that big twist about like his past. I never saw it coming, and he played it off so well. I was like, I wanted to applaud him.
Yeah.
Good job.
But watching it the second time, it wasn't just out of nowhere. They did do things to set it. There he goes. They did do things to set it up, you know, so it wasn't just like, what? There was planting of seeds, and it paid off. Chris Pratt, exclusive interview. That's as bad as flat as his performance was.
I really liked the Native American character. I really liked him.
Yeah. It wasn't Johnny Depp, so.
Yeah, he didn't say much, but like what he did, I thought like was really cool. I like his whole archery thing he got going on.
Yeah.
He's a good guy.
And I like how he runs out of arrows at one point. And I think that's really cool because you never see that happen in movies when, like, an archer, he runs out of arrows, which I think is real neat. And he still, like, does stuff. He doesn't just, like, disappear.
Yeah, he doesn't become useless. He does more.
Yeah.
I like the I like the gay relationship between Ethan Hawke and his friend. That was really beautiful.
They were homosexuals.
I turned to Kate and I said they died doing what they loved most. Each other.
Yeah, no, they...
not literally, but like spiritually.
No, it gets wild at the end. Magnificent Seven, more like there's an orgy at the end of this movie. What are we watching? Sausage Party? A lot of people die. My favorite character died. Vincent D'Onofrio. He makes such a bold choice to do the voice of Mickey Mouse in this film.
He sounded like a fucking South Park character. I don't know what was up with that.
I have a right to take back what's mine.
It was really good.
I'll say a prayer for you. A little prayer. Like, I'm not even exaggerating. That's what he sounded like the entire movie, and it was beautiful.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever seen a movie that this guy was in, so when he opened his mouth and that voice came out, I was like, what the fuck is happening?
When I first saw it, I thought he was crying, because he's like, they took my things, they hit me on the head with a rock. And it sounded like he was crying, and I felt bad. I'm like, I want to help this poor man.
No.
But then later I realized that's just his voice.
Just him.
The girl was good.
Yeah.
Fiona from Shrek. In real life, she was good. She hasn't been in anything else before this, like really well known. So she's in this, which is one of the bigger movies of the year, and Girl on the Train, which again is going to be they're advertising it as one of the bigger movies of the year, and she's like a lead in both. And she hasn't been in anything before. The Illuminati is real, and she's a member.
The movie was pretty long.
It was 2.5 hours.
It was 2.5 hours. Hours. Yeah. I guess it's not really a complaint. It's just like it was just long. That's what
there's like two big battles in it, and the first battle happens, and you still have another hour left. So I feel like, you see the first battle, and like, I don't know if anyone else, like, you check the time, and seeing there's another hour left, you're like, what are they gonna do? But you didn't really feel like it was 2.5 hours.
No.
There's a one bit towards the end, I feel like it's just like the preparation, and I feel like it could have been condensed into like one night. Like, Ethan Hawke leaves, they have like their last supper, they're all like goofing around. If they had just condensed that montage into one night, it would have saved like 15 minutes, and I feel like it would have been a tighter story. Yeah,
the whole dinner scene was kind of where I started to get bored a little bit, but like directly after that happened, it's the big fight, and it caught me up again. There's
some really beautiful cinematography in it.
Oh yeah, the movie was absolutely flawlessly made, except the very last shot is CGI, and it's just their graves. So it really didn't have to be, but it was so ugly that like I couldn't get past it. I was like, you're gonna end the movie with this fucking terrible CGI shot of everybody's graves. I can't take it.
It looks like, like the like, hi, I'm Paul at the end of Jimmy Neutron.
Yeah.
It was like that level of animation.
Yeah. It looked really bad.
Yeah.
But that's like my only complaint with it, really.
Yeah. But it was beautiful, and it really looked like a Western in a way that I haven't seen. Like, they used an amazing color palette, and nothing was like orange and teal. Like, there was some of that, but it wasn't like orange and teal like it is now, which I think really helped it.
Yeah, it wasn't overwhelmingly warm. It was a very nice balance of everything.
What's your score?
I would give this an 8 out of 10.
Same.
I liked it. It was really good, really refreshing compared to the original, which put me to sleep. So, like, I had, like, a blast. I thought everybody was really well-rounded. I thought the comedy was good. The action was really good. The plot was really good. Everything added up in the end. I thought 8 out of 10. Good.
So, there's nothing really new good coming out for the next few weeks. But, you know how, like, we were gone for, like, 3 months? We have some videos we shot.
We have 2 videos, right? 2?
Yeah. We shot them, and we didn't release them because they weren't edited. But
now's the perfect time.
Yeah, no, we were saving them up.
Yeah.
One of them is gonna be like 25 minutes. The other one's like 6.
Yeah.
So,
I'm just gonna make Kate watch Roadside Romeo.
I swear to God.
And that'll be our next thing.
Bye.
I'm
leaving.